bringing, different Bravo people. We actually had Kyle's drink Loverboy. He was there and they were one of our like donations, and we've had Adam Levine's tequila and like all these people, but I'm out there cold calling, reaching out, building it up, and I'm self-aware because I will be able to bring certain people to come to the event. And I had this whole vision. I'm like, Jolie, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be like Real Housewives of New York and New Jersey, and then it's going to be Summer House, and then we're going to have
really positioned it as like a Bravo. It was a Bach Boss event, but I think like Avery's saying, like a lot of the really sick sponsors that we got and donations were because of who was going to be there. And like us being able to curate such a VIP guest list is obviously due to some of those connections, right? So I think like that's really where they came into play. But other than that, like Avery said, it was hard work getting those partners. I mean, we were cold emailing and cold calling and messaging, and like it was a process to secure some of those donations for sure.
Yeah, it's like an actual.
We physically did the event. Like we stuffed 150 goodie bags. We physically carried the boxes. Like, we were our own task rabbits.
Oh my God. We were literally schwitzing. We were like hiring Uber drivers to try and load the car and schlepping them up the stairs in the venue. It was a disaster. My dad built the step and repeat, and then we got so many trolls commenting like, why is the step and repeat wrinkly? And I was like, okay, try having your middle-aged dad build the step and repeat. Like, at least he did it. We didn't pay a task rabbit.
Yeah, we're saving money where we can.
Yeah.
I thought it looked great. I mean, again, I was invited to go, I think like through being Bravo Media, like, but I couldn't attend, but it looked great. I was like, this looks like a fun event. I saw it. I think I saw on your Instagram or Ramona's that bags were being stuffed by you guys. So I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
You mentioned Avery, and I guess this is for you too, Jolie. Like, you don't watch reality. Like, do you watch any reality TV? Like, are you aware of like what's going on with the Scandoval with like Tom and Ariana and Raquel? Like, are you up on your Vanderpump Rules, or are you not?
I am, because I watch Vanderpump Rules. Avery, I don't think, has watched Bravo a day in her life.
Like, I genuinely don't. Like, I've never seen, but like, I know some of them and I say hello, and I know Hannah Berner personally, and I recognize her when I saw her at South by in Austin, but I've never seen Summer House. I just learned what Winter House was, and I learned about Southern Charm, and apparently now there's like a Real Housewives in Dubai. Like, I'm so just in my own little bubble. And I also learned, Jolie and we had dinner. My mom was here in Chicago. They did a night in New York with Dorinda and Luann, and we went, Jolie and we had our launch party in Chicago. It was super fun. And we learned some fun facts. Apparently there's been like, give or take, 187 housewives. Apparently my mom was like number 6 in order of appearance. Like, that blew my mind, but I also had zero idea, like moments like that where even when I'm backstage and I'm just like, my mom's not famous. I don't know what anyone is talking, because she's
Avery, you know about the scandal with Vanderpump though. Remember because the Uber and Luann talking about it?
You just explained it to me, but I didn't learned.
She didn't watch it with her own eyes, but you've since learned about the scandal.
I learned about it.
That was when your mom kept calling Ariana like Adrian or something.
Like classic. Yeah, but I learned it's something like there's like a best friend and she cheated, and there's 2 guys. Like,
there was a whole debate in our car, remember, about Raquel, because Avery, do you remember her name is Rachel, but she like goes by Raquel, and they were all so confused over Rachel or Raquel.
Yeah, we were like, is that 2 people? That
And a lot of people, your mom said at that Chicago event, she's like, I don't understand. A lot of people are starting to agree with Miss Ramona Singer of like, I don't support cheating. It's not a great thing, especially with your best friends. But like, I don't know why this is all people in the Bravo world want to talk about these days. I don't get it. Maybe you get it, Jolie, but I don't get it.
No.
I don't get it either. No, I think like people see something negative and fixate on it. And this was a massive, negative scandal. So obviously it gives people something to talk about.
Yeah, and I think right now, it just in general with social media and people are ruthless. Like, why don't we talk about like people's winning moments and like air that out, and like doing like, why are we all? It's like only like when bad things happen, and people and like Bravo fans, I've realized I've learned like they're very culty. Like, it's a big community. They like really invest in you, which is great and awesome. Like, I don't think I've ever experienced. I also I watch like negative TV, and like Jolie can comment on that. Like, I really don't watch anything because I'm just busy doing whatever things I'm like. I would rather call
except for Sex Life.
Oh yeah, I finished Sex Life.
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What about, speaking of Bravo fans, they are diehard. Like, I remember that video, I don't know, it was like 3 months ago, 4 months ago. I don't know if you were there. Yes, when you were on the stage and someone inched closer and then just literally reached out and grabbed you.
People like had the audacity to comment that I staged that.
That's
like, what? Why would I stage that? Did we lose him?
No, I'm here. You guys froze for a second.
Yeah. No, but it's really funny because you can't win. And like people literally were commenting, oh, that's Avery's friend. She staged that. No, like I've been grabbed it's different. Like New York is a very different scene than like being in Chicago or being in other places. I think that in New York, most people are not fazed by celebrities or people like I've experienced so many weird things of like people grab, oh my God, you're Avery. And I'm just like, yeah, like what? I love your mom. I'm like, thank you. Like, what do you want me to like? Are you Ramona's daughter? Yes. Like, what else am I supposed to say after that? Like, I'm genuinely curious how I'm supposed to respond when people are like, are you Ramona's daughter? Or I love your mom. And I just say yes and thank you. Like, or maybe approach, hi, Avery, I grew up watching you on TV. I really enjoy you and your mom. Like me, like, because I don't care. Like, it's just go Google and fact check it. Like, why do you need to come up to me when I'm eating or I'm on a first date? Don't do that. They don't know who I am. Don't ruin my cover. Like, I haven't even told you half the stories, Jolie. People here in Chicago, like, whew.
Is it worse like in small cities? Like, you know, well, not small, but smaller than New York or LA, you know, where I guess there is so much celebrity?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, I'm obsessed with Chicago. I love it here so much. But what's really interesting is when we had our launch party here in Chicago, there's not that many influencers, celebrities in Chicago, even though it's the third most populated city. And this like irks me because there should be way more people here that, you know, have 500,000 followers, 1 million followers, 300,000. I could count on like two hands people that have 100,000 followers. Like I'm one of the most followed people that live in Chicago, and like that's concerning because like I don't do anything. But it's different for me because I know I grew up on TV and I get that part. But like if you were in Love is Blind or The Bachelor or Bachelorette and you live in Chicago, like that doesn't count because you have followers because you were on TV. So like stripping that, there's like not that many people here. And maybe it's because like, you know, the Midwestern people are just, they don't care, which is fine, but it's such an incredible place. And I think some people just really don't have social cues. Like it blows my mind how some people come up and interact with us.
The whole touching, I have an issue with. Wait. I have something else to say. I know, I always have something else to say. But listen, you guys know I've been having a lot of digestive issues lately. I've shared that with all of you throughout the past few weeks. I share a lot with you guys. But you know what I didn't know? I didn't know that these digestive issues were caused by potential toxins that are in these quote unquote healthy foods. I thought I was eating right. Oh my gosh. I have learned so much. We've been hearing about, you know, these healthy foods for years, right? Well, this potential toxin causes digestive issues, according to Dr. Gundry. He's a world's renowned cardiologist. And the harmful condition is affecting millions of people nationwide. It was affecting me. Now, here's the thing. There's so many warning signs that I now saw that I didn't realize. Weight gain, hello. I mean, that's all I talk about with you guys. Fatigue, digestive discomfort, stiff joints. I've even had skin problems. And, you know, listen, I'm not a spring chicken. So I just personally thought that all these things were happening because I was getting older. Well, Dr. Gundry explains that these side effects are often mistaken for normal signs of aging. Now I know. So listen, I can assure you that the damage is probably caused by these healthy foods and it's far from normal. The good news is you can easily help fix the problem from your own home. It's very simple. You just have to know which foods are actually healthy and which contain this hidden potential toxin. It's that simple. So you can find this for yourself at gutcleanseprotocol.com/velvet. That's gutcleanseprotocol.com/velvet. You can just click on the link in the description below this video. because after years of research, Dr. Gundry has decided to release an informative video to the public free. It's free and uninterrupted. You guys have to watch this, showcasing exactly which foods you need to avoid. Go to the video, gutcleanseprotocol.com/velvet. I'm not trying to be dramatic. I know this is reality TV, but this really, really has changed my life. Click on the link below. Bye.